with a meal in my stomach. Hell yeah.
What the frick is up, YouTube? Hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome back to another freaking episode of Gains and Glory. I woke up a little bit later today. I was up doing my final assignment of freaking uni till what 1:30? Well, really 12. And like I don't want to talk about it. It was due 11:59. I submitted it exactly at 12. At this point, I'm just hoping, I'm praying that it'll be accepted. But you know, good. I have faith. I have faith is what I should say. I'm like running on fumes right now. Woke up, went to bed at like 1:30. Woke up, not even actually, maybe even later, uh, 2 o'clock, and then freaking woke up at 7:20. Really, just for the sole purpose of trying to, well, being unable to fall back asleep for the most part, and hoping to reset my sleep schedule to some degree. So, hope it's not too loud. There's a bunch of like building going on or something. But shit happens. Um, what I was trying to say though is that for the most part, things are just kind of proceeding as normal. 2 more days on campus, one of which is going to be basically like a half day, not even really a full day. And so essentially one more day on campus, which is today. And, well, really two. Really two. I think tomorrow, in terms of what we're trying to do, 2 more days. Because today and tomorrow, I think we can get both a cardio session in and a lifting session. I'm not too worried about that. Oh boy. I don't know if I can go this way. It's crazy. You guys can get around? Appreciate it. All right, we're good. I was like, damn. This guy's working hard out here, right? But essentially, we're off to do cardio. 9 minutes of cardio, TLDR. Oh man, I'm really trying to keep this focused. But woke up this morning though, regardless of the plan for the next few days, which is a bit dubious. Does that really not work? Come on. It's always a struggle to try and get that door open without using my hands. Keep you guys recording. Um, Woke up this morning 170.4 after a meal, guys. So I actually got up and I was portioning out my food for the day. Realized I got to my last dregs. We're not gonna have enough for my usual rice porridge I've been making. You don't follow it Insta, you should be. That thing is gas. That's easy how to make it. But essentially, we're gonna have to. Well, I had to eat my freaking first meal like that. I had no time to freaking lose, and so that is exactly what I did. Had a little bit of grilled chicken, a little bit of rice, cold. Didn't even heat it up, and that was a solid meal number one. Did exactly what I needed to freaking do. Can't complain, but it does mean that we are a bit off in our weigh-ins, our morning weigh-in. It was 170.4 again post meal, and with the phone, I'm gonna go and say 170 flat. So can't complain, cannot complain. And honestly, with the weigh-in yesterday, I think that puts us officially, undoubtedly, at the 170 mark. Because one day you can be a bit low. Today, didn't even get good sleep, so I'm probably retaining a good amount of water. Still, we're at that 170 point. So I'm very happy. I'm very excited. It means we're entering new territory, and hopefully, over the next week or so, we'll continue to lose. The thing is, I'm not going to be in a controlled environment. I'm going on a hiking trip for the next few days, and so it'll be fun. But I'm thinking one or two things are going to happen. One, I'm going to lose a ton of weight just because I'm not going to be eating enough to do this out of cardio, which would actually be fine. I'd be fine with that. Or two, my weight's going to plateau. Weight loss, you say, is going to plateau. And I'm not going to, I'm just going to come back a bit flatter, bit less muscle glycogen, a bit, 4 days of no training. It'll just take like a few days to get back on track, and that's whatever. So one or two of those things. Either way, gym progress will certainly take a bit of a hit, but a few days off, 4 days, 5 days off from the gym's not gonna really mess anybody up. So I'm not too worried about that. It's just kind of how it goes. But Beyond that, plan is pretty succinct. So, what is it? 8:13, a bit later than normal. I highly doubt someone is on the freaking bike today. I mean, everyone's moving out. Everyone is moving out and doing shit if you can't tell. So, I don't think we're in a rush necessarily. But what I do need to do is I need to freaking, well, one, I need to shave. Goddamn, looking gruff. Sorry about that. But we'll get to it later. What I need to do is I need to freaking complete my 90 minutes and then go run over and catch a meal at one of the D halls because I don't have any rice left. And so it's either I get a meal there or potentially I go back, try and actually make some cream of rice and add some chicken and we can whip that up. And that could be, a little meal of something, of some sort. But kind of would rather hit up a D hall and get a good meal in. That way, we have some options though. We have certainly, have some options if things go south. So that is the current plan. That is the current plan and a half. Not too much more to freaking say on that front. It's exactly what we're going to be going to do. And then later today, I'm going to be traveling again. Third day in a row, I'm going down to New York and freaking back. I have a doctor's appointment I scheduled for myself. It's a lot of shit. A lot of shit to do, but hey, that's what keeps life exciting. So we're going to go do that. And I'm going to try my best to have it be that by the time we get back, in time to hit legs, I'm not so tired that we can't get a good progressive overloading session. To be all mental. To be all freaking mental, and I'm going to try my best. I'm going to be tired. I'm probably going to be sleeping on the freaking ride back, but no paper anymore. No paper, for better or for worse. And so, that weight at least is off my shoulders. I don't have to focus on that. So, that said, that is the plan for the day. Little cardio, 90 minutes. Catch you guys on the flip side for a post down, and then catch you guys after that. Who knows how long? 5, 6, 8, 9 hours after, maybe more, for a freaking quick leg day. Hopefully at the big gym. Hopefully in an empty gym. I'm thinking it should be, because most people by that time should be moved out. The official move out date is 3 p.m. And I have been an extension, a bit of an extension, because I'm doing this hiking thing. But for most people, they're going to be off freaking campus. Should be an empty gym. Should be hella solid, hella nice. Should be open. But actually, on that last part, I'm not even 100% sure. So I guess we'll see. But until then, catch you guys freaking next time. If the gym's not open, I'm screwed. If it is, then that'll be lovely. Peace. For the righty, time is currently 9:57. 90 minutes of cardio has been demolished. Ugh. Let's check what's going on. So, morning weight 170.4 after meal number 1. Had to down it quick. Didn't have time to heat it up. So, I'm thinking 170 flat, like I said earlier. Let's see if we look the part. So I chose it. Other side. Okay, check the back. Ooh, hell yeah. All right, let's take the ab check.
Safe to say we're shutting down. Alright, I got a freaking meal to eat. And I'm gonna be traveling back to freaking New York again to drop off some more stuff and get a doctor's appointment out of the way for my study abroad. So, yeah, safe to say we have stuff in the itinerary. I gotta freaking move a fridge as well. But I think I decided I'm gonna go get the lift in before I do all that. So I'm gonna go get meal number 2 in, and then I think after that we'll go get a lift. See how it goes. I haven't eaten after meal number 2 in quite some while. Not eaten, sorry, I haven't trained after meal number 2 in quite some while. Past few days I've been training after meal number 4, so be a little bit different, but I think it should still be a good session. Let's freaking get it.
All right, what is up? Well, welcome back, I should say. It is 12:17. It is only 3 hours. Only been about 3 hours since freaking cardio. Not even, actually. I don't think so. Yeah, this is the soonest after our morning cardio that we've done a lift in a while. But I have a packed itinerary as per the usual, and so I'm just going to be coming along, hitting a bit of leg curls to start the leg day, and getting right into it. 265. Last time we hit this for 5.75. I would be happy with anything above, hopefully 6. But keep the form tight, do what we can if we can get into this. Let's get it. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm gonna call that a solid 6.5. That was decent. Awesome. Let's freaking do some leg extensions. Last session, 295 for 7. Former shaky. ROM could have been a bit better, so I'd honestly be happy with a more solid 295 for 7, or freaking 295 for 8 would be elite. But full freaking stack. Let's try to keep it tight, and do as the Romans, I guess. Just finished my Roman history paper. It's all in my mind, but just gonna push here, try to get some good quality reps in. Whew, hell yeah. That was 7 with better form than the last time, so I'm happy with that. Could have gone for an 8, but would have been a full rep. Whew, that's good work. Let's freaking go do some hip extensions. Freaking glute trainer. I'm starting to really like this exercise, actually. Last time we came along, hit 115 for 9, and so that's gonna be a good jump in weight. Put on 125. I'm hoping at least 6 here should be doable. Goal number 1 though is not to shit myself. This thing can, let's say the area of recruitment can be a bit dubious, but either way, let's freaking get into it. Some heavy ass weight. Okay. Okay. A solid 8. I'll take it. Oh man. It's always tough to know when to fail on this thing because there's really no bailout system. You know, if you don't rack it, you're kind of screwed. But that was a good working set anyway, so yeah. So we can move on to some adductor. Last time we hit this for 105 for, I think it was 6. And I think we're still going to be trying to just push the ROM a bit better. So I'd be happy with the 6 here. 6 at least, with a proper ROM. So let's freaking push it. Okay. Not quite ideal, but I'll take it. Let's go jabs. All right, last time we did these, we got 172.5 for 6. So similarly, I'd like to add a rep, but you know, can't tell that's gonna happen until we do it. What a bunch of yap. All right, let's freaking get the set done. 72.5, hopefully for more. It's 6. Keep the form good. Keep it tight. Okay. Call it 72.5 for 6.5. Happy with that. So that's it. No calves. Check the freaking pump. All right. That was a nice, short, and succinct, just about 30-minute leg day. So without further ado, let's see what freaking is going on, you know, with the legs. What was that? In total, one set of leg extensions, or leg curl, followed by one set of leg extensions, followed by one set of hip extensions, followed by one set of adductor, and then a bit of abs thrown in at the end. Did it work? Do we have a pump? Let's see. Let's freaking see. I think it's safe to say it did something. Oh yeah. That's gnarly. Other side. Whew. Rear. Oh. Hell yeah. Yeah, we're definitely growing into the legs here. Didn't do calves just because they're finally getting better. Want to give them an extra day or two. Well, it's going to end up being an extra week because I'm not going to be training for the next few days, but I'll be hiking, so they'll get some work. Yeah, I'll take that. We're freaking leaning out here. I don't know if you noticed, but we're wearing the same freaking stuff we wore during cardio, so I have not showered yet. I smell like shit. But that's about a wrap for today. I'm not going to spend too much time yapping. I got a freaking meal to eat. I got stuff to pick up. I got to go to New York. I got to get a freaking doctor's appointment. I got to come back. Fridge has been moved. I had to move a fridge earlier as well. But besides that, you know, our duty in the gym is pretty much done. So I get to relax a bit for the rest of the day, get some work done, do everything that needs to be done, get some meals in, including a post-workout meal that I'll get in a second. Then yeah, I'll catch you guys hopefully tomorrow for what will likely be the last upload. Well, I should say the last lift for a week. I think I'm going to keep uploads going just because we're a bit behind right now, so I actually have a bit of a buffer. So I'm going to try my best to keep uploads uninterrupted for you guys, but for me, I'll be taking a few days rest, getting some well-deserved freaking recovery. No more waking up at 6 a.m. for at least a bit, but besides that, it's going to be Jaden freaking heading out. Holy shit. Look at that vid. Man, the cut does not get old. Better and better by the freaking day. Veins are just about showing up on the legs. Give it a few more freaking weeks, 2 more weeks, and they'll be popping. But you can see them coming through right there. Let's see if I can hold my breath and get them to pop. Not quite. I'm gonna get a freaking aneurysm. Alright guys, thanks for freaking checking in. Like normal, you know the drill. Stay freaking lean, stay freaking huge, stay freaking shredded, and stay hungry. Catch you guys next time. Jaden, out. On the road again.